This is a really sad podcast for me personally. It's about technology. And listen, I was all in when I first learned of the internet. I was scooting around using DOS commands on the phone line. Remember those days? I started a technology company and I grew with this industry. I remember when I used to try to talk my clients into using email. You know what? They didn't want to. They were afraid of it. They didn't trust it. It was just unfamiliar to them. So that tells you how old I am. And I also remember when Google came on the scene. Their objective, their idea, maybe the greatest I've ever heard in my life, and I was all in. They wanted to gather all the information known to mankind, index it in a way that it would be freely and accessible to anyone in the world as long as they had access to this superhighway. Man, never mind the benefits for education. You're talking about the greatest way to deal with disparities and injustice that we've known. So this was an incredible goal. But I'm sorry to say, and the reason I'm sad, the reason I'm disgusted and hurt is because Google has now changed from that objective to the objective of not being an index for all the information known to man, but being a filter of this information. They just want you to have only what they want you to have. It's no longer free. So it's no longer the superhighway. It's roadblocks they've put up on that highway. And it's despicable. Listen, I think we're worse now than we were before the internet ever came into being. Information was even freer then, which is incredible and sad. Now listen, I remember when they started filtering this based on business objectives. And I was uneasy, but I was okay. You know, they know every keystroke we make, every search we go, every website that we go to, and how long we stay there. You know, all the social media stuff. They've got it all. So they can sell this private information to businesses who can then market their products to us. That's why, you know, I'm an older guy, so half my ads are for erectile dysfunction, and the other half, of course, is for retirement, stuff. And I'm uneasy, but I'm okay. But now that they've gotten into the political world, now is where we see it turn really, really ugly. And I don't know what we're to do about this. I have no problem with the New York Times not ever having a conservative opinion. They're a private company. They can do that. But Google, I struggle with that. It shouldn't be a government regulation because government right now is 100% tied to the Democrat Party. So it's going to be filtered from their perspective. That's not a good answer. I don't know what we're to do. I'm just speaking as a sad, sad person for what it's become.